Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsjuice.com, and today we are going to do a quick hands-on preview of the Xiaomi Mi3, which is the first device which is going to land in India officially through Flipkart, and it will be sold through Flipkart exclusively, so you won't be able to buy it on any of the retail shops as of now, at least for the beginning of it, for the beginning of some months. By the end of this year, I guess they will actually what they have said is that they will come up with different approaches so that it is reachable to everyone out there, even to the areas where Flipkart cannot deliver. So we have two colors as of now. I will get rid of the silver one as of now. Maybe you like the silver one, but I will do the review of this one, which is actually looking better to me at least, and silver is again good as well. So you have two color variants. This is a kind of a black gray model which you have for the Mi3. The build quality is definitely good. It is one of the best build quality you can have on any high-end phones. The pricing of this device is definitely amazing. It is going to be retailed at 13,999 for the 16 GB model, and you will have different pricing for the other models as well. We will tell you about that. So talking about the overall look and feel, this one definitely looks very good. This one is the gray color model, and it has a matte finish to it, which makes it pretty good, and you will not see the fingerprints and scratches very easily. It has a very nice rubberized, a little bit rubberized feel to it. It has got a metal-like finish, although this is actually again, I cannot confirm that, but this looks like metal. We will confirm that. It is definitely better to hold and very good in terms of the feeling when you hold it in one hand. So talking about these two colors, we have the silver color as well, which also looks very good, and it looks very premium as well. So you have a very good look and feel on the silver one as well. In case you want a flashy look, in case you want the device to look more premium, you can always go for the silver one, which is also good, and it has a matte finish to it as well. So this will be good enough as well. So you can actually opt for any of these two colors. Both of them will be available for the same price on Flipkart. And talking about the bottom, this is how they will look like. On the side, they will look like this. So again, the color profile is visible on the edges as well, and the front has the black bezel on both of these, irrespective you have the black one or the silver one. So there is a black bezel on both of them. So this is how it looks like, and again, both of these devices look very good. In terms of build quality, they are equally good. Only the color is different, everything else is same. So talking about the Mi3 now in detail, we have the black color variant over here with us, which looks very good in terms of build quality, very good in terms of the finishing. Although the front display of this particular device is an IPS LCD display, which is pretty good in viewing angles as well. You can see the display from extreme angles without any issues, and you will not even see the color fading, which is definitely good. I think the display glass and the digitizer are fused together to make this possible. And when it comes to the fingerprints, again, the front display is definitely fingerprint friendly or fingerprint catchy, you can say. You will see a lot of fingerprint and smudges on the display of the Mi3, and you can easily notice them if you take a closer look. I don't know whether you can see that, but I can see them very easily with naked eyes. So talking about the specifications of this phone, this is running on the Snapdragon 800 chipset, and even with this particular hardware configuration, this has been priced quite effectively in the market, quite low as compared to any other Snapdragon 800 phone in the market. So it is priced at 13,999, which is definitely a very affordable pricing. And with this kind of hardware, if you can buy this phone, this is going to be an amazing hardware you can have, at least the hardware front. We will tell you more once we do the full review of this device, but as of now, it looks like a very decent choice for me or for anyone out there. I would like to buy this one. I will be placing an order for this one. So talking about other things in the device, let's take a look over the connectivity ports. So you have a micro USB port for data syncing and charging over there. You have a loudspeaker mesh over there, and again, the back cover is non-removable. It is a new unibody phone. And over here you have the power and sleep key, which is a silver finish button. You have another button over here for the volume rocker, which is also good. And at the back side you have the camera over there. The camera on this device is a 13 megapixel camera, which does have dual LED flash, and you have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation as well. Over here you have the Mi branding over there at the bottom, which looks good as well. It is finished in chrome, looks very good, premium. The overall build quality and the material which has been used for this phone is definitely good. On the front, we can see that we have a camera over here as well. This is a 2 megapixel fixed focus camera. So this one can also record high definition video, by the way, and the rear camera can also record high definition video, and it does have dual LED flash, which you may like to use in low light, or you may like to use it as a torch. So again, you do have HDR mode, which will be enabled by default once you use the camera. It is running on the Mi UI, which is a very custom UI. It allows you to launch the camera, phone dialer, messaging application, or simply unlock the phone from the lock screen, which is good. You have a nice metallic earpiece, which is slightly smaller over here, but should be good in terms of usage. And when we talk about other things for the device, I can tell you that when it comes to other things, you do have Snapdragon 800 chipset, and I can tell you the exact version of this chipset, that is MSM 827-4AB, which is one of the best chipset in this particular series. And you have a quad-core 2.3 GHz processor, carry at 400 cores. You have Adreno 330 as the GPU, which is the GPU on this device. And again, this GPU is pretty good as well in terms of handling gaming. So you can almost run any high definition games on this device, provided you have storage for the same. We will confirm whether you can actually install applications on the SD card or not, but I think that there is no, okay. So talking about the storage, you will have this device coming in two models. I'm not sure whether Xiaomi is not providing the 32 GB variant of this one as well. You will either get a 16 GB variant or a 64 GB variant with 2 GB of RAM on this device. And when it comes to the SIM card slot, you do have it on the top. However, you do not have a micro SD memory card slot, so you will be limited to the storage it will have. You cannot expand the storage on this device because it does not have it. You do have some additional holes over here, which should be for the microphone, I guess, but I'm not sure why these holes are here. We will confirm that later on. We have a 3.5mm audio jack over there. You have the SIM card tray slot. At the bottom, you have the loudspeaker mesh, which we already showed you, the micro USB port. And again, when we talk about the front, at the bottom, on the front, we have the touch capacitive LED buttons. And again, they do have LEDs, so they will light up whenever you touch or tap on them. This is how the display look like. Let me just clear up the display so that I can show you the device clearly. So we have talked a lot about this device as far as hardware is concerned. Let's talk about the software. So it is running on the Mi UI ROM, which is a customized ROM, which they have actually customized to make it look as per the needs of the Indian customers. So you do have an Indian ROM as well, Indian theme basically, not an Indian ROM. So you can apply that theme. I'm not sure whether we have that theme as of now on this device. This is the default theme, and I can apply the Indian theme, and this is how it will look like. And I can show you this Indian theme and how does the device actually look like once you apply it. So once you have applied this theme, you will get Indian specific wallpapers. You have a widget over there which shows Taj Mahal. You have time and temperature being displayed. And then when it comes to the lock screen is also Indianized. So they have actually worked on this UI. They have given India gate on the lock screen, and then you have an animated wallpaper which will show you Taj Mahal in this horizontal scrolling manner. So which is definitely good, and they have actually worked on the UI much more than any other brand in the market. So which is definitely making a difference. So you will see a lot of UI changes on this device, which you will not see on any other phone, because again, those phones are being kind of Chinese phone. This one is also a Chinese company. Xiaomi is also a Chinese company, but they have actually worked hard to make even the icons look like Indian icons, or you can say they have Indianized the overall theme. They have provided a gallery with a flower over there. You have a Bollywood logo or Bollywood being written over there under the music application icon themes, and then you have Indian flag over there. All these things actually make this device more closer to the Indian consumers out there. You can actually run almost any application on this device because this has a pretty good hardware. You have a phone dialer over here with a elephant being there on the phone icon, and then you have another Rangoli kind of a design over there. You have a lotus temple being displayed in the browser, and then you have messaging like this. So all these things actually make this device slightly better in terms of the UI, more appealing, and the UI is actually responsive. Even when you see all these customizations, they have actually worked hard to make this UI much more responsive and smooth enough to be used on this device. Let's take a look over the notification center, and before we take a look over the notification center, we have these toggles over there which are part of the notification center, with which you can control rotation, Wi-Fi, data, auto rotation or not. You can control that. You have brightness control over there under notifications. So these are the toggles, and over here you have notifications. Again, we do not have any notifications, so we won't be able to show you, but again, this one has a slightly customized UI for the notification. I can show you the settings now. to show you the other details of this device. So this is how it will look like. The UI is again customized in the settings version as well. So under the settings you will see the Taj Mahal wallpaper at the background, which definitely looks awesome. It is in a high definition wallpaper on this display, which looks good. And again, the display of this device is a high definition display, which is definitely making this device look awesome in terms of the overall colors as well as in terms of the viewing angles. The IPS LCD display is playing a very good role. So here we can see that we have some details. We have Android 4.4.2 running on this device, which is KitKat, very good. You have quad core 2.3 GHz processor, as we already told you. You have RAM, which is 2 GB of RAM. Again, I won't be able to show you the current status of the RAM, how much of that is actually available. Maybe I will show you later on once I do the full review. The internal memory of this device is approximately 16 GB, out of which around 11.58 GB is going to be available to the user. So this is something which you will get on this device, definitely good. And then you have build number and other things over there. So 11.58 GB is available to the user, again, which is not too low, but you do not have micro SD card slot on this device. I can show you the storage again. So over here we have the storage information. We do not have much amount of pre-installed application which will take up a lot of space, but the total storage is going to be 13.39 to the user. However, there are some application installed and some media content is there. That is why it is slightly less, but still good enough as the kind of storage you get on this device. You do have USB support as well. The OTG storage is supported. That means you can connect a flash drive and use that flash drive and read the content on that flash drive on this phone. All that is possible. So apart from this, if we take a look over the application scenario, I can show you the current status of the RAM. I should be able to show you that. So here we have the current status of the application which are using RAM on this device. Again, this device has 2 GB of RAM. I'm not sure how to show the current status of the RAM, which this UI is not actually showing. How much of the RAM is actually free, we cannot see that. Anyways, we will go ahead, and the device is again responsive and the UI is smooth. So there is no lag which I can notice in the UI, which is definitely a good thing. Here we have the location services access, so you can actually use GPS navigation on this device as well. Apart from this, if we go into the portable Wi-Fi tethering options, so where we have the tethering and portable hotspot options over there, so you can create a Wi-Fi hotspot on this device and share the 3G internet. All that is supported. You do have NFC as well. Android Beam is also there, and then you have secure element positioning, which we will confirm later on what is that. When we talk about the notifications, here is the notifications. You can change the look and feel of the notifications. You can actually customize it as per the connection speed you have. So in case you are running on edge, you can customize all that. When we talk about the display settings, here we have the display settings. Under the display settings, you have support for automatic brightness as well, which is definitely a good thing. And when we talk about other things, when it comes to the wallpaper, you do have different kind of wallpaper supported. You will be able to download MIUI wallpapers, which are designed by the MIUI forum or community members basically. So they will be working on this and they will help you with different wallpapers you can have. You have different kind of themes you can actually have on there are some retro themes, some cartoon themes, some other themes, some other stylish themes, and some lifestyle themes also are there. So all this is there. You can actually customize all these settings over there, optimize the text for the paragraph, in line breaking and pulse light notification. So you do have LED notification light over here, which will light up for missed calls and other alerts. All these things are there. Again, it is quite good to see that this device has such a good hardware, and again the kind of specification it is coming at this point, at this particular price point, is definitely amazing. You will not get these specifications on any other phone, at least as of now, coming from any other brand in the market, which is definitely good. And again, one thing which Xiaomi has actually made sure is that they were saying through the presentation when they were launching this phone that they are very close to the Indian people. They want to come very close to the Indian people. They don't want to be like other Chinese companies. They want to customize the device. They want to provide a very good experience. They have also announced service support as well for these phones. So you will get service support, and around 2 hours of turnaround time is something which they want to achieve. Within a day or two, your phone will be fixed in case you purchase Mi3 or any other phone from Xiaomi. And as this is the promise which they have actually made as of now. Talking about the camera, let me just show you the camera UI now. So taking a look of the camera, this is how the camera UI look like. This is the UI which we have for the camera. Again, this camera UI is not the stock one. It is a customized camera UI which does give you all these options. I can show you the view from the front camera. So this is how the front camera will look like, and again you can do a good quality of video chat from the front camera. The front camera is also capable of doing a high definition video chat, and it can record 180p videos as well. So 180p videos can be recorded at 30 frames per second. And when we talk about the rear camera can also record 180p videos. When we take a look over the video mode, I can show you the video modes over here as well, and I can show you the setting for the same. So once we take a look over the video mode and once we access the settings, you do have some additional modes as well for the fast moving objects to capture the video. So you have captured during video, you can actually take photos as well while doing video. You have camera sounds over there. Time lapse interval videos can also be recorded with all these settings over there. I don't know whether you can see that, but yes, these are additional settings which you will get. So again, they have actually worked on different application UI to actually provide you the kind of features you will need in the camera, especially either front camera or rear camera. Within the video camera mode, you can actually do a lot of things. Let me just toggle back to the rear camera. So this is how the rear camera looks like, and again we do have the record button over there, and once I change it to the photo mode, it should get changed to the photo camera shutter key. So this is the kind of view you will have. It is not a full screen view. I can just check for the settings so that I can correct it, and once I check for the settings, you can see that we have a camera frame which is 4:3, and you have a full screen mode as well, 16:9 as well. Picture quality is set to high as of now. We are not sure about the exact resolution, but this camera can record photos at 13 megapixel and videos at 1080p. Taking a look over the other modes, we do have HDR mode, panorama mode is also there. You do have audio which you can control. You do have different skin tones that will enhance the overall things in the camera department. You can actually take photos. You can actually control the flash from here, so which is good. The camera UI is definitely good. Let me just take a photo of this particular device of my iPhone 5, which I always do. So let me just take a photo and show you the performance of the device as far as camera is concerned. So once I tap over here on the screen, it does have autofocus as well, and tap to focus is also there. Both of these things are right now working. I can take a photo as of now, and I can show you the same. So this is how the photo will look like, which we have taken in, you can say, a kind of daylight scenario. The photo looks out to be pretty good in terms of details, as well as in terms of color protection. It is looking very good. So you can take very good photos on this device, and the quality is definitely something which I was expecting to be good, and it is definitely good. I can show you some of the photos as well which are there on the device. So maybe not very good photos have been taken as of now. Okay, this is one of the long shot which has been taken, which looks good. You can see the details as well, so you can actually read the details even if you zoom in on a photo which you have taken in a long shot kind of a scenario. So this looks like a decent device, especially the kind of hardware specification it has, the kind of the price point at which the device is actually available in the market. We have pretty good hardware, pretty good software. Software and hardware both talk to each other very well on this phone, and this is something which I really like about this, and this is something which you may also like about it. The battery is a 3100 milliampere hour battery, which they say, which you have on this device, which is non-removable. But again, it should not be a problem, because on this display, which is approximately, you can say, a 5-inch display phone which we have as of now. So on this display, the 5-inch display which you have for this device, it will be good enough in terms of the overall resolution of the video is concerned, or resolution of the device is concerned. It is a 180p resolution. So 5-inch of display, 180p resolution, 441 pixels per inch. You will not be able to see the pixels on this display. Playing videos will also be a great experience on this display. So you can play videos, you can watch them pretty nicely. You can play high definition videos at 720p as well as at 1080p. All that is possible. As far as weight of this device is concerned, it is approximately 145 gram, which is again going to be good. So you can actually have this device in your hand. You won't feel the weight of it, because it is not very heavy device. It is 145 gram, which is fairly good. And the device, even when it is actually you can say a device coming from a Chinese company, it does not look like a Chinese phone. It is very good in terms of the build quality. You have a nice glossy frame over here as well, which is holding the glass, and you will get some screen guards as well within the package. So this is all we have as far as the quick hands-on review and preview of the Xiaomi Mi3. I am really impressed with this device as well as the pricing. I would say I will definitely buy this. Personally for me, in case you want to buy it in case you have any questions for the Xiaomi Mi3, please let me know through the comment section below on this video, or you can leave any comments on the blog post which we will make. We will also write a quick hands-on for this device. So that's all from us. Thanks for watching this video. You can like this video if this video helped you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Xiaomi Mi3 hands-on preview for you. Thank you.